The liver, located on the right side of your abdomen, is responsible for various vital functions in your body. One of these functions is to produce bile, a substance that helps in breaking down fats. Unfortunately, the modern lifestyle we lead, characterized by unhealthy eating habits and excessive alcohol consumption, takes a toll on our liver. This leads to the accumulation of excess fat, known as fatty liver disease. Fatty liver disease, as the name suggests, is the excessive accumulation of fat in our liver. When our liver becomes overloaded with fat, it becomes inflamed and enlarged, leading to what we call non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. During the initial stage, as fat accumulates in the liver, you may not experience any symptoms. This is why it often goes unnoticed until it progresses. Today, we discuss the 8 signs that could indicate fatty liver disease. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Number 1. Right shoulder pain. Have you ever experienced unexplained pain in your right shoulder? Well, what you may not know is that it could be a sign of something much more serious than a muscle strain or injury. What happens when there's an accumulation of fat in the liver? Well, that's when we enter the realm of fatty liver disease. This condition occurs when there's an excess buildup of fat cells within the liver, which can lead to a wide range of symptoms, including right shoulder pain. The liver and the shoulder may seem like distant neighbors, but they are interconnected through a network of nerves known as the phrenic nerve and the vagus nerve. When the liver becomes fatty and inflamed, it can irritate these nerves, causing referred pain in the shoulder. But how can you confirm if your right shoulder pain is indeed a sign of fatty liver disease? Well, that's where medical intervention comes into play. Your doctor may perform various diagnostic tests, such as liver ultrasound, blood tests, or even a liver biopsy, to determine the underlying cause of your pain. Number 2, abdominal fat. Abdominal fat acts as an early indicator of fatty liver disease. As fatty liver disease progresses, the liver becomes inflamed and scarred, leading to even more fat accumulation. This excess fat triggers the release of harmful substances called cytokines, which then promote inflammation throughout the body. Abdominal fat, also called visceral fat, surrounds organs like the liver, making it susceptible to inflammation. And that's why people with excess abdominal fat are at a higher risk of developing fatty liver disease. Number 3, spider veins. Spider veins are those thin, web-like purple or blue lines that appear close to the skin's surface, often on our legs or face. They can be unsightly and make some people self-conscious about showing off their gorgeous gams. So how do these two seemingly unrelated things connect? Well, the liver plays a critical role in maintaining our overall health, including regulating blood flow throughout our bodies. When the liver becomes overloaded with fat, it can affect that blood flow, causing pressure and backup in our veins. This added pressure can eventually lead to the formation of spider veins. Number 4, male breast tissue. You might not expect it, but male breast tissue can serve as a subtle indicator of fatty liver disease. But why? Well, the hormonal imbalances associated with an unhealthy liver can disrupt the body's hormone production. In men, this hormonal imbalance can cause an increase in estrogen levels. Now, we all have some estrogen in our bodies. However, an excess of estrogen, combined with reduced testosterone, can result in a condition known as gynecomastia, the enlargement of male breast tissue. Here's where it gets interesting. Gynecomastia can be a subtle early warning sign of fatty liver disease. That's why it's crucial to pay attention to changes in your body, even if they seem minor or inconsequential. Number 5, swollen right foot. Now, you might be wondering, what on earth does a swollen right foot have to do with a fatty liver? Well, here's the surprising connection. When the liver loses its ability to function properly, it can lead to a decrease in albumin production, a crucial protein responsible for maintaining fluid balance in the body. As a result, fluid retention often occurs, and one of the most noticeable areas affected is the right foot. To better understand this intricate connection, let's take a closer look at the liver's role in our body. The liver acts as a powerhouse responsible for metabolizing fats, producing key proteins, and removing toxins. When it becomes overloaded with fatty deposits, its capacity to function optimally is compromised. Number 6, itching of hands or feet. As fat accumulates in the liver, it can cause inflammation and damage to the cells. This leads to a condition known as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Now here's where the itching comes into play. Itching, especially on the hands and feet, can be a surprising indication of liver dysfunction. When the liver is overwhelmed with excess fat, it releases bile salts into the bloodstream. These bile salts can trigger a histamine release, resulting in unbearable itching sensations. Furthermore, itching can also be a result of the elevation of certain enzymes, such as alkaline phosphatase, which occurs in liver diseases. This can irritate nerve endings, causing persistent itchiness that becomes difficult to ignore. Number 7, low thyroid function. Studies have shown that individuals with hypothyroidism are more susceptible to developing fatty liver disease. This happens due to the decreased metabolic rate caused by low thyroid function, leading to the accumulation of fat in the liver. Essentially, an underactive thyroid slows down the liver's ability to process fat, causing it to build up and potentially lead to serious liver problems. The liver and the thyroid gland have a unique relationship. They rely on each other for optimal functioning. When the thyroid is underactive, it can influence the liver's ability to regulate cholesterol levels, break down fats, and perform other crucial functions. This imbalance can pave the way for fatty liver disease to take hold. Number 8. Constant fatigue. Did you know that constant fatigue can be a sign of fatty liver disease? This common condition, also known as hepatic steatosis, occurs when there's an accumulation of fat in the liver cells. But why does it cause fatigue? First, let's understand the liver's essential functions. Our liver is like a superhero, constantly working behind the scenes to detoxify our bodies, regulate cholesterol levels, and produce digestive enzymes. But when it becomes overwhelmed by excess fat, it can't perform at its best. As the liver struggles to carry out its functions due to excessive fat, it can lead to inflammation and scarring. This, in turn, causes a decrease in energy production and a buildup of toxins in the body. Two factors that contribute to constant fatigue. Researchers have found that fatty liver disease disrupts the normal metabolism of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. This leads to imbalanced energy production, and our body's fuel supply is compromised. As a result, you may experience ongoing tiredness, lack of motivation, and difficulty in accomplishing daily tasks. Now, you might be wondering, how can we prevent or manage fatty liver? Well, maintaining a healthy lifestyle is paramount. A balanced diet, regular exercise, and maintaining a healthy weight are the key ingredients for reducing the risk of developing fatty liver disease. And for those already affected, these healthy habits can help in managing the condition and even reversing it. And that's a wrap on today's video. If you found this information helpful or know someone who could benefit from it, give it a thumbs up and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more groundbreaking knowledge.